Hi, welcome to Samdana Yoga. I'm Melody. In this little mini sequencing for teaching, it's using part of the attending the spine as a way to add in a modified side plank and continue to apply directional opening. So those of you who have trained Samdana Yoga, whether it be with me or at another studio, you know that we have an attending the spine series, and it has what's called a directional opening section of attending the spine. This is kind of adding on to that to have a little more variation. There's a couple ways to do it. One, you can have just one plank in it or one modified, so it can be modified or full. I'm going to go after the modified in this one, but you'll see another one that has like a full, and then there's one that you can do both, okay? The foot position is the thing that you have to think about when you're stepping back to add the side planks, okay, because they'll be different, meaning in Samdana Yoga, if the right leg steps forward and comes up, then normally the left foot steps back to bring you back so that you have that same pattern. You can change it up. It's just called working on opposition. In the modified plank one, you have to step back with a foot that's going the opposite so that you get the correct knee in place. So let me show you what that looks like, because it probably just all sounds like blah right now. All right. This one in particular starts from down dog, but you could do it from the top of the mat. So and there's a class that we have. There's several classes that we have that use this in here, but one that I can think of right off the top of my head is the Samdana Yoga class Foundations 14, class 14. But there are others that use it. Okay, so here we go. Down dog, lift up to 3-point, step through to runner's lunge. Come forward to grounded airplane and fold. Halfway lift, fold, twist only to the right. The twist can be held to define more direction. Release, halfway lift, fold. Inhale, rise, exhale, hands to heart. Inhale up, exhale over to the left for more right side body work, right side body stretch. Lift it up, hands to heart. Inhale up, exhale, bow. Halfway lift, fold. This is where the foot pattern I'm talking about. My right leg was forward when I stepped up, but I'm going to step my right foot back when I step back so that this knee is in the right place. Left knee in cheetah, 3-point, cheetah, laying down for modified side plank, line up the shoulders, press into the blade of the foot, and then see how I'm in right side body again here. So the opening is defined by where the heart points. So I am opening up to the right side still, just as I did at the top of the mat. I can also add a half bind, or half bow, and then gently release. My right hand comes down, my right toes come down, my left knee in cheetah, 3-point, pull out to plank, whether it's from plank or from modified, lower down to the belly, and make your way to Sphinx. And then your Sphinx can be, 5 to 7 breaths, because this is usually an opening sequence that you'd be using for class. Then release, whether it's a child or eventually you have to get back to down dog. That's your point of orientation. Inhale, lift the toes. Exhale, lower the heels. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left foot between the hands, runner's lunge. Inhale, grounded airplane. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, fold. Twist on the inhale is to the left. Exhale, and then rise. So remember, you'd hold those equal to each side. This is just a informational video. Inhale up. Exhale over to the right for left side body stretch. Release. Big sigh. Inhale up, exhale, bow, halfway lift, fold. Again, this is where you have to think about your foot pattern. I need to open to the left. So to do that, for a modified side plank, the left foot steps back. For a full, that would be different. Right knee in, 3-point, cheetah, drop the knee down, line up the shoulders, take the side body, then eventually up to the lifted and to the bind. And then release, left hand down, left toes down, right knee in cheetah, 3-point, come forward to plank, lower down, make your way to Sphinx, and then, of course, wherever you're going from the rest of your video. So I could push back to child, I could go to down dog. It depends on what my next sequence is. But that is a way to add your modified side planks as part of the directional opening in your classes. So look through some of our other ones for attending the spine, and you'll see where we have both the plank and modified plank in it. Let me show you what would happen if you wanted full plank. That was modified plank in the opening series. So if you wanted full plank and not modified, it's a different foot that steps back. So let me show you that. All right, here we go. So we're in down dog, and I step through, I come up, I take my twist, I come up, take my side body, and here. Now I'm getting ready to bow, and I'm going to move back to the side plank. Remember, if I did modified, my right foot stepped back, so my left knee would come in to open me to the right. If I'm going for full side plank, it's not the same leg. The left foot steps back to stack the right so that I'm in full side plank, still opening to the right. And then release, and I like to push the hips back to carry that energy where it needs to go, and then roll forward, lower down, move to your Sphinx or Vinyasa or whatever to down dog, and then you'd repeat the other side. So the left leg would step forward, and you'd lift up, and then you'd take a twist, and then, so I'm just running through this quick so you can see it, and then opening to the left, come down. And again, right here is where in the modified version you just saw, my left foot would step back to bring my right knee in to open to the left. But if I want a full side plank, my right foot steps back so that my heart is opening to the left. Release, push back, roll forward, move through your Vinyasa or Sphinx, come to your down dog. Whew! So that's a lot, okay? So that's a way to put modified or side plank into your attending the spine series. Look for the one that shows where you can have both those modified and full side plank in an attending the spine series. For now, we'll leave it with these two clips, how to put the modified or the full side plank in your attending the spine directional opening series. Thanks for joining us. We look forward to seeing you again soon.